skincare and makeup. It's 15 billion US dollar industry. It's a pretty big market. Skincare portion is about $5 to $6 billion out of the 15 billion market.
Okay.
In 2024, the estimated percentage of the skincare purchasing revenue in United Kingdom, it being skincare, Korean skincare, is about 10 to 11%. So which is already a $500 million a year consumer purchasing Korean skincare market already in UK. The projection by 2030 is going to be about 1.2 billion of the skincare market in United Kingdom is supposed to be Korean skincare. That's what a lot of the professionals are saying, which is going to be about 20% of the skincare market in United Kingdom. Why is that important? Two reasons. Number one, 90% of the people in United Kingdom that are purchasing skincare, they still have not experienced Korean skincare yet.
Yeah.
Which also means 1 out of 10 people have experienced purchasing Korean skincare. You're a very unique case of flying to Korea 2013, actually researching and looking and experiencing products, but you know and I know it's not 90%, it's 99.999% of the population in UK have not done that.
Yeah.
Which means, let's talk about the 10% market that are actually purchasing Korean skincare. Let's talk about what are they buying. You know, like I talk about this in presentations sometimes. If somebody says, who makes the best luxury, fashion luxury good around the world, many people have most people have an opinion. They may say Paris, they may say Italy, wherever it may be. But let's just say they said France, Paris, then you ask what brand, what product is the best luxury fashion brand. People may have different opinions, but everybody's going to have an opinion. They may say Hermes, they may say Chanel, they may say Louis Vuitton, or whoever their preference of brand is. Korean skincare is a very unique situation. If you say, have you heard of Korean skincare? Is Korean skincare good? Most people will say, I heard it's good. Yes, Korean skincare is good. But if you ask them, now you're an expert, but 99% of the population, if you ask them what brand, what product from Korean skincare is the best, they cannot answer. Almost 99 out of 100 people cannot answer. So if that's the case, if they cannot answer, they don't even know a single brand from Korean skincare, then what are they buying? They're buying on TikTok Shop, they're buying on Sephora, they're buying on online or offline stores. What are they buying? What they're buying isn't what they trust. What they're buying isn't credible best. What they're buying is whoever gets their attention first. That's what they're buying.
Yeah.
Current market condition. Most people are buying whoever gets their attention first. They just heard Korean skincare is good. They don't know what to buy. Someone recommends something. It doesn't matter if it's on store or even it doesn't matter if it's a TikTok video. That's what they're trying. And that is 10% of the market. So I say all that because you're an expert. You have a unique experience that most people don't. So when you share it, we have to make sure that we are not them, right? And they will buy whatever the first exposed product is, which in this case, most of them, Rimani is going to be the first Korean skincare product that they've ever had any explanation of, and they ever got to try, especially if they were invited to K-pop parties. And so I would put that as a perspective first, as your market, approaching the market, okay? Because that's just the reality where we are today. I think by 2030, everybody's gonna have an opinion. They may say Rimmon, they might say Sarasu, they may say Innisfree, they may say Laneige, but they don't have those opinion about who they think is the best today. Second thing is Rimmon's price higher compared to most of Korean skincare? For the lower end products, yes, but for a higher premium quality, we're actually much less. So if you look at now, most of the products that people are buying on Korean skincare, remember I was just mentioning, they're not buying what's the best, they're not buying what's the most credible, and they're just buying whoever gets their attention first, which a lot of it is being done on TikTok Shop and online influencers, and they are selling $10, $20 products. Now those are not high quality products. Those are not, most of them are not even well-known products in Korea.
I see.
Every single year, out of Korea right now, because how popular K-beauty is, there are literally thousands of new brands being created out of Korea.
Wow.
That is literally coming out in the marketplace online,
Wow.
and they are cheap products.
Yeah.
And they're literally going to the same manufacturer, and they're saying, hey, I like this, can you rebrand it? They're white labeling it, and they're creating their little story and packaging, and they're hiring influencers. Now, do they have a long-term plan for those brands? No. It's literally same guys hiring manufacturers to make 5, 10, 20 different brands, and they're literally circling through 3 months run, 6 months run, 9 months run, and they don't have science, they don't have heritage, they actually don't have a long-term plan to do it. They're literally doing it as market opportunity and just literally trying to grab money, taking advantage of K-beauty movement with products that they're not passionate about, that there's nothing special about them, but they're just doing a great job marketing, riding the wave of K-beauty. That's really what people are buying. And those products they don't deliver results. I mean, you probably bought many products from Olive Young and and things like that. They're a lot of them are okay products, but they don't deliver results like when people use our products. Higher end Korean skincare products are way more expensive than that. Sorasu, which is the most premium brand from American Pacific, one bottle of cream is $300 to $400. There are LG's most premium product lines. I mean, they're like $200, $300, $400. A lot of the bio companies that are making higher quality premium products that are trying to deliver similar type of pretty fast, immediate result delivering products. They are charging $300, $500 a set for $1,200. I would say people that are traveling to Korea, going to these estheticians, and the products they're selling, the set is usually averaging $800 to $1,500. So Korean skincare, the premium level is way more expensive than us. Our average product price is between 25 to 50 pounds, per product. Yes, the booster serum is, it's a 2-product set, so, less than $100. Well, I guess here, it's about 85 pounds. We're talking about 42 pounds, per product, because there are 2 products in one. It's a very, very reasonable price. And even if we go to a department store, you go to Dior, you go to Chanel, you go to Lumiere, I mean, all of their products are more expensive than our products, so I think you being expert and having experience, it's excellent. We know that 99% of the market. Now, this is too much detailed conversation for the masses because they're not familiar, right? So we don't usually have this conversation, but I think for you, it's really great perspective for you to have and also understand the full scale of the Korean skincare market. Now, last thing I'll say is everybody, I look at Remon. Yesterday we talked about in leadership, there are 3 things that we have to get good at, which is building teams, getting long-term customers, and number 3 is developing leaders. I look at those 3 like playing basketball. I know Abby's daughter is excellent in playing basketball, but it's like dribbling, passing, and shooting. Those are 3 things that we have to do good. Now, you could be better and you could have more preference in one of the 3 and have a stronger strength in one of the 3, but we have to do a certain amount of basic in 3, but it's okay to be stronger in 1. Some people are better team building and recruiters than they are in getting customers. And some people are better at getting customers than they are in recruiting and building teams. And it's not right or wrong, and they don't even have to switch their focus. They should thrive in whatever they, if you have better time in recruiting and team building, you should continue to do that. But we talk about all because you're going to find people in your team that's going to be way better than you in getting customers. I would say Abby has dozens and dozens of people in her team, as amazing as she is, that's better than her in getting customers. But she's stronger than them in recruiting and team building and system implementation. So, I will just continue to focus on team building. I will continue to talk about the stories that has been created to create the standard. And when you talk about the story, the people that like the story, that you will attract them. And you're gonna find other people that are gonna do great in getting customers. So, it's UK is a great market, and K-beauty market, it's so big.